In today's video, I'm going to lay out 5 easy steps to become an IUL TikTok star. Folks, you've probably noticed that IUL TikTok stars have taken over your TikTok feed. You may have even noticed that some of these TikTok stars have hundreds of thousands of followers. So you're probably asking yourself, how did those social media influencers rise to such a position of prominence? You may even be asking yourself how you could do likewise. Well, after watching hundreds of their videos, I am now prepared to give you a quick 5-step tutorial on how to become an IUL TikTok star yourself. First, you must insist in all of your videos that every investment out there stinks except for the IUL. IUL is a silver bullet, it's the panacea, it's one size fits all. It should replace every other investment in their retirement portfolio. Now, some of your viewers may be surprised or even taken aback by so bold a claim. After all, it runs counter to everything they've ever been taught. But don't let this deter you. 401ks with matches? All that free money is overrated. It might appear that a company match could push you much further ahead than you'd be by simply investing on your own, but that's because people don't know about the IUL. If they knew about the IUL, they'd know that its growth potential can outstrip even the most robust of 401k matches. Now, there will be some haters, dweebs, nerds, and naysayers from the traditional financial services community that will try to remind you that Roth 401ks and Roth IRAs have tax-free attributes of their own. But pay them no mind. They aren't licensed to sell life insurance and frankly aren't in a position to talk about it intelligently. You, on the other hand, have passed the life insurance agent exam and are perfectly positioned to disabuse them of their backward, antiquated financial worldview. Second, you must insist that the IUL is a replacement for all of your viewers' stock market investments. Sure, the IUL's historical returns haven't actually outstripped the stock market over time, but that doesn't matter because insurance companies have something called engineered indexes. That means that they've put together combo indexes that show how productive the IUL would have been had the index actually been around for 10, 15, or 20 years. Some of these engineered indexes would have done 15% per year had your viewers been able to go backward in time and invest in them. And even though IULs haven't actually performed this well, you can easily conflate actual historical returns with these woulda, coulda, shoulda engineered returns. Whatever you do, don't show them the actual historical returns because if you do, they'll see that they're much closer to 5 to 7% net of fees over time. A great bond alternative, but not something that could replace the stock-heavy allocations in their Roth 401ks and Roth IRAs. And not only does 5 to 7% not beat the stock market, but it's just not all that sexy. And when it comes to a viable retirement strategy, sexy is what we're going for. Third, now that you've assured your viewers that everything but the IUL is to be avoided at all costs, you must now convince them that whatever money they have in those lousy government-sponsored retirement accounts must be repositioned to the IUL at all costs. Got money in an old 401k somewhere? There's a quick and easy way to get that completely shifted to an IUL. Will they pay taxes and penalties along the way? Sure, but remember, the IUL's robust growth, think 15% per year, will make up for it over time. Got money in a savings account or emergency fund? Send that over to the IUL as well, because the IUL is a Swiss Army knife of investing and can meet all of your financial needs all at the same time. Fourth, now, by this point, some of your viewers may be skeptical because, frankly, all of your claims are coming across as just a little bit too good to be true. So it's critical that you assure your viewers that the reason they've never heard of the IUL before is because up until just a few short years ago, you had to be rich to be able to get one. In fact, that's where some of the richest people on the planet store the vast majority of their wealth. Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Grant Cardone, they all have the lion's share of their wealth squirreled away in indexed universal life policies. But the good news is this: you no longer need to have a huge net worth or 7-figure income to participate in these types of policies. You see, these policies have been re-engineered so that everyday Americans like you and me can take advantage of them. You no longer need huge net worths or 7-figure incomes to get in the game. In fact, you can start by diverting your $100 Roth 401k contribution to an IUL as soon as today. Fifth, be sure to tell your viewers that the other reason they've never heard of the IUL is because, frankly, the government doesn't want them to know about it. After all, if everyday investors actually utilize it, they'd be beating the government at their own game. And the government is not in the business of being beaten by everyday Americans. By the way, that's precisely why they need to follow your channel. Not only are you privy to this kind of inside baseball information, but you're licensed to purvey this knowledge in all 50 states. Now, I told you there were only 5 steps to becoming an IUL TikTok star, but I'm feeling magnanimous, so I'm going to throw in a bonus step just for good measure. Step number 6. Be sure to tell your viewers that there are other TikTokers out there who claim to have the same insider knowledge about IUL as you. But there's one huge difference between you and all those other mouth breathers. 95% of the time, they don't know how to structure these policies in the right way. And IULs only really work if you structure them properly. They may claim they know how to structure them the right way, but they don't, because they're not insiders like you are. And because you're part of the inner sanctum, you are fully equipped to take your viewers to the promised land. Folks, the truth is, if you ever come across a TikTok account or any other social media channel that adopts any of the 6 approaches I've discussed in this video, you should run, not walk the other way. The reality is the IUL can be a good fit for the right person in the right situation, but it is not the silver bullet these TikTok stars make it out to be. In fact, the IUL really works best when coupled with Roth IRAs, Roth 401ks, and Roth conversions. You want to take advantage of every nook and cranny in the IRS tax code in an effort to build out a balanced, comprehensive approach to tax-free retirement. If you want to learn more about how to incorporate Index Universal Life into your tax-free retirement plan, be sure to check out my tax-free toolkit. You can download it for free at taxfreetoolkit.com. If you're a financial professional and want to learn how to become a certified Power Zero advisor, head on over to powerzero.com and opt into my free 3-part video series. By the way, if you have any comments or questions, feel free to drop them into the comment section below. I respond to every single one of them personally. And don't forget to click like, subscribe, and the bell so you never miss a video. This is David McKnight. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.